Hello guys, welcome you all. So today we are going to start our history, and I don't think so you guys felt this subject as a boring one. If you feel so please don't feel now, because I'll try to make it interesting as I make a commitment very early in my first video that I'll try that you guys start loving this subject. If you can't love, so you must have in this यहाँ तक तो पहुँच ही जाओ. Clear? So let us start with the chapter when, where and how. Basically in our 8th class history, we are going to read about something regarding the modern history. Clear? Modern history regarding British powers. As you know very well that our India was under the control of East India Company. So we are going to read about all these things, our education system, how we get independence. So all these things we are going to read about in our whole history, and it seems to be interesting, and it will be interesting for you guys. Clear? So now, before proceeding towards the chapter, let us have first introduction regarding the chapter. As you can see the topic mentioned here, dates. So now importance of data, history, date selections and all these things. Yeah, dates seems to be the very easy word, no dates, क्योंकि हम लोग हिस्ट्री को जब भी याद रखते हैं we just learn the history regarding the different dates, no, कि इस इवेंट में इस पर्टिकुलर ईयर में हमारे पास ये हुआ था, इस पर्टिकुलर ईयर में हमारे पास ये हुआ था. जैसे कि हमने हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में पढ़ा था, we read in the chapter constitution that in 1949 our constitution was framed, and in 1950 the constitution was applied. Clear? So we learn all these things with the help of our dates only. Clear? So now let us see why it is important to put the dates in history, because as a students we felt very bad to learn the dates, no, कि नहीं यार dates नहीं याद होती, बाकी कुछ भी याद करा लो. Clear? Let us know why it is mandatory or it is necessary to have dates in our history. Let us first go through with the topic history. History means the study of our past events, but we cannot able to read or we cannot able to see the whole history together. We just see the history in the different parts now. Mughal Empire was there, British Empire was there, Modern Empire was there. So in this way, when we just study about our past events in different blocks or in the different phases of our time is known as our periodization, and this periodization help us to study the history as well as to analyze the history, that when where particular event took place and how the particular event took place. Clear? So with the help of periodization we can able to see that which event occur first, then the second event, then the third event, so that we can able to find out and we can able to analyze that what was the impact of particular event. Clear? It was about the periodization. Now if we talk about the dates are considered as very important for our history, because with the help of dates we can able to know about cause and effect. Suppose if I just consider it, we had a British colonial period in our India. Clear? So this was the event. What was the cause? ऐसा क्यों हुआ? तो ये causes कब से start हुए? We just mention in the dates. According to dates we can able to know ना. Then what was the effect of the particular event? So we can able to know about the dates कि भाई पहले ये event हुआ, then उसके रीजंस उससे पहले क्या रहे थे, फिर उसके बाद हमारे पास उसके में जिस क्या इफेक्ट्स हुए. लाइक फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर, इफ़ यू सी अबाउट द फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर. क्लियर? फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर कब हुआ था हमारे पास यहाँ पे? इट स्टार्टेड इन 1914. Clear? In 1914 the first world war started, and till 1918 it was the first world war. But the impact of this first world war is noticeable till 1920 to 1921. Clear? Now this is the event जो हमारे पास हुआ. We are having its effects till 1920 1921. Then we are having what were the causes इसके कब से start हुए. Clear? So in this way with the help of dates we can able to see what is the cause and effect between the events. Means we can able to see about the cause and effect relationship between the different events which occur in our past. That's why history dates are considered an important part in our history. Let us have a look from a book. So now, as I told you about the periodization, it is mentioned over here, dividing the past into different blocks of time. This is called our periodization. Then if we talk about the history, history is basically the study of our past events, as I told you, and past events. But sometime we need to maintain, not sometime, always we need to maintain the records when particular event took place. Like as some examples are given here, with the help of dates we can able to know about the history of our kings, rulers, succession, that means who is going to be next to occupy the position of a king, and important battles. All these things we can able to record with the help of dates only. Clear? Next, as I explained you, dates are important to history because it shows us the cause and effect relationship between the different events. And if we want to know about exactly when particular things occur, for this thing and for to make a comparison, our historians start mention up the dates so that we can able to know about different events and incidents and their impacts. But sometimes, guys, we cannot able to fix the date for some event. Why so? Because if we just find out that when did the Mughal Empire decline? Clear. So we are not having any particular fixed date for that. कि वो कब हुआ था? Because it not occur in a single day. It took a lot of time, no? It might be within 6 months, within 3 months. So the incidents which occur for the declination of a Mughal empire took so long time. Let us have a look. As I gave you the example mentioned over here, we cannot point out a fixed date for some events. Like as I give you example, decline of Mughal period. हमने बोला मुगल पीरियड हमारा कब खत्म हुआ था? We cannot find out the date. No, हम era बता सकते हैं कि in this particular era, ठीक है, but not by particular date. Why so? Because in a single day the declination of our Mughal period is not possible, no. That's why we consider that we cannot able to fix the date for some events in our history also. Clear? This thing is given in this paragraph, that why we cannot able to fix the date, and sometimes changes occur over a particular incident. That's why when these changes occur in that situation also, historians don't believe to set out the particular date or a month for a particular event which is changeable. If the event is fixed, then they can able to fix the date, but not if it is changeable. Then because of the changes they cannot able to fix a date. Now the question arises, selection of dates. Clear? Selection of dates. Now when we are going to set out the dates, we need to answer few questions. Questions like, which dates are important? Why do we choose and categorize important? How do we choose and categorize important days? How we can able to find out the answer of these questions? By focusing on the topic, that whether the topic is important for our history or not. Like we just find out the literatures, particular book is written in this year by this writer. As our British history is there, different governor generals we were having in our India. So we need to find out on these different bases. These are the examples. So on these different bases we can able to set out the dates, that on which date particular incident took place, or in short I just simply said that those events which consider as an important part in our history, or those particular things which are considered as an important, we can consider it as our, we just select out a date. Select out date means by not ourselves only, but on the basis of the events when the particular event took place. And as you can see that when we talk about the history, so in our history we are having the different events now, and according to events our chapters are divided so that we can easily able to go through. Or you can see over here also in the beginning of a chapter, it is mentioned that from this period to this period, that is from approx 1720 till 1934 and something like this. So you are having the modern history. Clear? So you can consider it as a dates. Years are given over here. And similarly, in the same way, when we talk about the selection of our dates, we just classified our events into the different parts. Clear? So that we can able to fix out the dates. Suppose if you are going to read about the education, clear, so then we are going to read about the different years in which year the particular education system was improved, and in which year the different educationists give their own kind of philosophies regarding our education. If we talk about the independence, so we can just make a record that in which year particular country get the independence. Clear? So this is all about the dates. Here you can have a look that history is divided into different chapters, and focus on each chapter is different because each chapter tells us about the different contents, about the different topics over there. So in this situation, if we talk about the British period only, okay, in some chapters we are going to read about the political changes. In sub-chapter, we are going to read about the cultural changes in our history. So in this way, we just read about the different things and the dates according to the topics. Clear? So till this topic, today we are completing in this video. In our next video, we will start from the periodization. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and stay safe, stay at your home.